So this is a joke, right? Hello everyone, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. So to be completely honest, I was actually going into the Genshin Impact anniversary with very low expectations given how Mihoyo has handled past events and rewards. But honestly, they hit an all-time low with this one. I'm honestly kind of flabbergasted. So for those that are new to gacha games, anniversary events are typically like, they pull out all the stops. The companies are basically trying to say thank you so much for the past year. Here are a lot of different rewards that you can use in-game. And when I say that they're giving a lot of rewards, I usually mean that they're giving like substantial rewards, like you want to be coming in during the anniversary, you want to log in, otherwise you're essentially really missing out on huge rewards. For example, there is a very popular game called Fate Grand Order that most people probably already know about, but during their most recent anniversary, they gave multiple 10 pulls, as well as if you bought a certain amount of in-game currency from their shop, then you could roll on a limited banner of all super rare characters and guarantee you at least one character from one 10 pull. So yes, while you did have to technically spend actual life money in order to roll on this particular banner, you were still guaranteed a super rare character at a very discounted rate. Or for another example, another gacha game called Dragalia Lost, I think gave out the equivalent to 3 to 4 different 10 pulls, and various level up materials which were actually very, very generous considering how hard it is to farm them in-game. But when we look at Genshin Impact, we can actually see that they've basically given us the bare minimum. Yes, there is an event where you are going to be able to get 10 free wishes, 1 10 pull, and I do think from the actual event you might be able to get another 10 pull, but you have to play through the entire event first. And while this is all well and good, it's all nice to be able to get some of these things, it really does pale in comparison to what you can get from other gacha games. However, they announced this a while ago, so we all knew that there probably would be a few more rewards here and there. However, the ones that they just announced were honestly laughable. I was actually kind of shocked. So for those that don't know, Mihoyo did just put up what their anniversary community events are, and essentially all it is a bunch of different contests where you have the possibility of winning a prize. Yes, you heard me right. Contests, raffles. Essentially more gambling at the chance of possibly getting in-game rewards. And some of them are nicer rewards, like some of them are actual real-life rewards like iPads or headphones and stuff, but at the end of the day, there's only going to be maybe about 5 to 10% of all players that actually get any of these prizes, meaning that millions of players just aren't going to get any rewards for participating, and I honestly think that's really scummy. But honestly, there are 2 things that are really glaring problems to me, and 2 reasons why I'm actually very upset with how this is all playing out, because let's look back to the Lantern Rite Festival. We're essentially getting the same amount of rewards for the Lantern Rite than we are for the anniversary, the 1-year anniversary of Genshin Impact, which is absolutely insane to me. But what bothers me even more than that is these raffles. I think that this is actually extremely scummy, because essentially all they're doing is they are asking for even more of players' times. They're asking for them to actually take the time to create things for the game that they can just essentially use as free promotion material for Genshin Impact. For example, for the fan art contest, I think it's all nice that they're having a fan art contest and all, and it's nice that there are rewards, but essentially people are going to be spending hours to days of their time trying to make a good submission for a chance of winning. And keep in mind that only 1 or 2 people is actually going to win the grand prize, while all the other people are going to get, I think it was like 100 Primo Gems and like 100k Mora, which gets you absolutely nothing inside the actual game of Genshin Impact. Like you can't even get 1 wish from that, and you can't even like level up a, I don't know, talent to level 8 with that. I think that is actually not enough Mora. I'm like thinking about the people that are going to spend hours to days working on this stuff and just not get chosen and then get very subpar rewards. Like I said, anniversary events are supposed to be the company giving back to the player base for making their game successful. But honestly, these events really do feel like Mihoyo's trying to take advantage of the player base in order to get more free promotion for their game. Like, they don't already have enough. Like, people love this game, people play this game all the time, it's blown up. I just don't see how a company that is making literally billions of dollars off this game is being quite this selfish. And I really need to stress that this is very strange because even their game Honkai Impact is actually way more generous with its anniversary rewards. Like, this is strange. Like, honestly, I hope that Mihoyo is trolling us. I'm hoping that they're keeping everything under wraps, that there will be some bigger anniversary reward that's going to drop right on the day that they just haven't told us about, because I think that's the only way for them to save face at this point. Because otherwise what they're telling the fan base is, cool, thanks for playing our game, but you aren't valuable enough for us to actually give you stuff because we know that you're going to keep playing our game anyway. I know that that wasn't very eloquently said, but you know what I'm getting at. I guess I'm just mad because I feel as though it wouldn't really have taken very much for them to be like, here, spend $5 to $10, you can roll on this limited banner where you can basically secure yourself one 5-star character from a limited pool. And honestly, it didn't even have to be any of the rate-up characters if they didn't want to. It could have just been something as simple as, hi, there are all 5 of the standard banner 5 stars on this, then you are guaranteed to get at least one of them. Or maybe in the Masterless Star Glitter shop, they could have been like, here, you can buy one constellation for any of your 4 stars or 5 stars, even if they were pretty expensive to actually get. Like, even if the 5-star constellation was like, I don't know, 75 to 100 Masterless Star Glitter, I feel as though people would have been more than happy to spend that in order to get the 5-star of their choice, in order to get them an extra constellation. I don't know, I guess it's just like these ideas aren't that hard to execute and really wouldn't cost them that much money or lose them that much money in the long term, especially if they kept to the standard banner characters. But it really does feel like they think that this is enough, that they know that they can just kind of do this and people will still play their game no matter what. I actually do feel a little bit bad about making this video because I'm typically the content creator, or one of the content creators, that kind of gives Mihoyo a break and kind of tries to keep things positive about the game. But this is honestly really rubbing me the wrong way. It really does feel a lot more greedy than other gacha games of the same type, and it just feels wrong. So I kind of want people's genuine thoughts on this. Like, do you think that these anniversary events are good? Or maybe you're like me and you feel as though Mihoyo's actually being extremely stingy this go around. Anyway, that's all that I really have for today. I kind of had a bad day outside of Genshin Impact and YouTube in general, so maybe that's what has me so on edge. But honestly, I think that these rewards really suck. But again, maybe Mihoyo will suddenly surprise us with some very good rewards right at the last second. I wouldn't hold my breath on that, but who knows? We never know until it actually happens. If you made it this far into the video, please feel free to leave me a like and comment down below. It helps me out with the algorithm, and I do greatly appreciate it. And if you want to see more Genshin Impact content, feel free to subscribe. Alright guys, that's all for now. Until next time, best wishes. Bye.